This is our first home. We literally started with 0 simoleons and now we are here in our first home.
Yeah, we bought our first house.
And you can do it too. Just call 1-800. Right now, Matt, I'm literally just putting I think we started with $3,024 for me to build this tiny home. And if you don't know, that's not a lot of money. All right. Sorry, simoleons.
What was that?
That's not a lot of money. So I'm experimenting with using a roof as wall. And I did notice that I accidentally bought 2 beds. So I actually got to sell one of these beds, and we have a little bit more money than I thought we had after this build. So I made I made 3 walls, a roof. I learned this from a YouTuber called Little Simsy. And then so there's only one real wall in this house, but it still counts as like a room, and the roof counts as a wall, and you can like paint it as such. But the unfortunate thing is you can't move the house because it doesn't feel like a house. Like it doesn't respond like a house. And now this is just me trying to figure out what door to make. So this took about a half hour. It's sped up, but it took a very long time. I hadn't built something in The Sims in so long. So it was like, this was a little challenging because I forgot where everything was. But I really think you're going to be impressed with how this turns out. Like, trust the process.
Oh, I'm really liking the vibe with the roof going from the bottom to the top. I don't know why. I'm really feeling it.
Oh, thank you. So I just made, and then I know that you like black and pink. So then I was trying to make it a black pink house, but I'm going to be honest, we ditched this idea because it's like too dark and like there's already no windows. So I went with this, like, I don't know, would you say that's like a teal colored roof?
Yes. Yeah, I'd say so. I don't know what other color it would be.
Like a dark teal? I don't know. But anyways, I went with a dark teal colored roof. And then these like white windows, and I thought because our Sims, there's no real windows anywhere, so I thought that we'd just make the entire real wall all windows. Since it's such a tiny space, you need to like bring the outside inside,
You need to have that little connection with nature.
Exactly. And then I know that the walls are really dark right now. Again, that will change because I was like, oh my God, this is gonna, like, my emo side came out and I was like, black everything. So don't worry, the walls are gonna change. I'm gonna brighten it up a little bit. And I thought I could buy us an expensive stove and like a nice fridge to kind of make up for the fact that it's such a tiny space, but I couldn't. We didn't have enough money. If you can see, I only have 517 simoleons right now, and we still need I wanted like a rug, and I wanted a table so we could actually eat even if it was outside. And
yeah.
I was trying to go for like a boho vibe, but I couldn't find a rug that matched my like boho vision.
Yeah.
So this is literally me just trying out different rugs. Nope, I hate them all.
You were right. I hated them all too.
Yeah, I don't know, I thought that it would be cute because like in my mind I was like, oh, it's a tiny home, so like putting like 2 pillows down and having like the boho vibes of like, it's pillows so we could like store them if we wanted to create more room. But that's like, it didn't work out. We're gonna get rid of those pillows. And I also realized they needed a counter so they could cook things. Oh, I do want to say I was proud of myself for remembering a bin because I frequently forget a trash can. So now I've like abandoned the boho idea, and then I was like, okay, let's just get some like similar colors because like there's a lot of gray going on. So let's like get some like colors that pop here and there. And just imagine when we expand and can build. Oh, plus with the tiny home, I made it so that we were the micro home, so we get like less on our electric bill and perks when talking with people. People like love us more when we talk with them. So for you as like a budding celebrity, this is the perfect home.
Oh my God, yes. I want people talking about me, and I'll just be talking about my tiny home. Guess what my best friend made us? Isn't it gorgeous?
I bet you wished you had a best friend that built you a tiny home made out of only roof. Yeah.
from from the money we found from the garbage.
I bet you wished you had a best friend who would go dumpster diving for you. We'd go dumpster diving for each other.
Yes. We go dumpster diving to improve ourselves, okay?
It's a self reflection. One time Matt lived in a dumpster. This is the rug. I just thought like all hipsters love avocados, and this rug kind of reminded me of an avocado, and it kind of matched the like green of the couch. So I was like, this feels right with the green and yellow on the bed. I felt like it felt right. It drew everything together in the room. And now I'm just doing some landscaping outside for us. Like, I really wanted a tiny little path leading up to the doorway, but I couldn't nail it the first time, so I had to make a really tiny one. And then looking at the grass, I thought this was so clever of putting little stones. I want to live in this tiny home. I don't know how practical it would be with the like pyramid shape. But if roofs were free in real life, it'd be really cheap. Look at where we are now.
When I slept in the dumpster, you were asleep in the bed, and you're like, "Well, I guess you're gonna sleep in the dumpster then." That's like we went on what is it, House Hunters The Sims, and they pulled through.
Yes. And I think we have a beautiful view. We have all our necessities, and it looks pretty. I think it looks this. I'm like so proud of this build.
I'm my mind went to like House Hunters The Sims, where it's like I'm like, oh, I dig through trash for a living, and you're like, I dig up stones for a living. Our budget is $6 million.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like that was just a whole like all around view, and this is the inside. This is what our Sims get to look at you coming in. Hey. So, I mean, that's the entire speed build. I thought it was just really fun to do. And I felt like, I mean, we had $14 left over. That's pretty spectacular.